Phuket Air Park is the island's only private airport and covers 116 rai of land about 6 kilometers east of the Heroine's monument. Its 800-meter runway shares the beautiful tree-lined pasture with a herd of buffalo, a happy partnership which has led Air Park founder Robert Suchat to honor his new baby with the nickname Tung Kwai Bin, Southern Thai for Flying Buffalo Field.
We are here now with Kun Suchat, the owner of Phuket Air Park. He's here to tell us about the reason behind Phuket, why he choose Phuket, why Patong Phuket. สวัสดีค่ะคุณสุชาติ
สวัสดีครับคุณเจนสวัสดีครับ Phuket Gazette and fellow listeners. I'm very pleased to be in Phuket simply because I was flying around everywhere and I found that Phuket was really the nicest place. And I found this location at Patong. It's on the center of the island, very near the east coast. It's idyllic, lush green, and it has the right feng shui. We have the mountain in the back, plenty of water, flowing river, and in front the ocean.
So how many lots do you have?
We have 52 lots at the air park.
How many you sold?
We have sold so far 6.
To whom you sold the 6 lots?
It is 5 of them are airline pilots, and another one is an airplane lover.
Who will build the house?
The customers, the new owners, will build themselves, simply because they have their own ideas and pilots are very strong individuals. So we give it to them the option to build. The only things we ask for is a Thai style roof to have same concept if you fly in from the air.
So what the master plan of the Phuket Air Park?
We have 5 phases. The first phase is Air Park. The second phase will be FBO, which is fixed base operator, which will have airplane storage, hangar facilities and repair station, as well as management of airplane and also fueling station. The third phase will be condominium and duplex home. The next phase will be Ban Rim Nam, which is next to the water, where you can go by a little boat out to the ocean. And our 5th phase will be a low-rise mall at the last.
What about the runway? The runway you have is long enough to the 1-engine plane or 2-engine plane and.
Yes, presently we are 500 meters with overrun, and we have plans to extend it to 800 meters. So we can take off and land with single engine plane, 2, 4 seats and 6 seats, and later with the extension will be possible to take off and land with the light twin engine plane.
Thank you very much, Kun Suchat, for your time today. I hope 52 will be served very soon.
Thank you very much, Kun Jay.
Thank you.
Thank you, Phuket.
Phuket's first ever fly-in started in 2009, with 10 aircraft taking part in a weekend of celebrations, games, contests and aerial stunts to mark the grand opening of Phuket Air Park. The Phuket Andaman Air Show and Fly-In returned in 2011 with a crowd of roughly 400 spectators and private aircraft from all over Southeast Asia. This event included a heart-pounding show of aerobatics, an equally exciting appearance of 14 bikini-clad competitors for the title of Miss Phuket Airpark. In its second year, the Fly-In saw pilots show off their machines to the public, allowing aviation enthusiasts, young and old, a chance to get a closer look at some state-of-the-art aircraft.
Sawadee Krap. What's your name?
Jerry.
This is Jerry. And where are you from?
From Colorado.
From Jerry Machak, Colorado, T. Saharat. And did you fly before?
Yes.
He loves flying. Kalrak bin Makmak.
Another pilot. Another pilot.
Oh, Kalpen Nak bin Jing Jing.
In April, the stunts were back with the Songkran Patong Air Show. PFC Secretary Kun Suchat and PFC President Captain Watana invited all aviators from Thailand and Malaysia to fly into Phuket Airpark for the Patong Aerobatic Show to open the Songkran festivals in Phuket on behalf of the Governor of Phuket. Aircraft flew in formation over Patong, followed by Les Voros in his 350 horsepower German-built Extra 300L aircraft, performing breathtaking aerobatics. Les performed spins, stalls, slips, slides, barrel rolls, snap rolls, wingovers, loops, waterfalls and other tricks to amaze the crowd, estimated by the Patong Mayor's office to exceed 100,000 Songkran revelers. PGTV caught up with him once he was back on the ground.
Sawadee Krap, this is Clinton from PGTV, and we are here together with Les Voros, the world-famous aerobatic pilot. Les, welcome to Phuket.
Thank you very much. It's fun to be here.
How are you doing today?
Very well, thank you. I had a great day.
Well, Les, you've been performing this stunning air show on around Phuket for these past 2 days. So I've been watching that and it's really exciting, but sometimes it also looks dangerous. What about you? Do you feel scared sometimes when you do it?
Actually, I'm not scared when I'm doing them because I have done each of these maneuvers hundreds of times and it's just a combination that looks different. Of course, in the past 20 years of my aerobatic flying, a few times it happened that I scared myself. but normally it's not part of the routine.
So it's like a passion to do what you love to do.
Yes, it is my hobby.
Okay. So would you like to tell us a little bit about these beautiful aircraft, like for example, how fast it can make and what is the horsepower it takes to climb up there?
So this is a German-built aircraft called Extra 300L, built by Walter Extra in Dienstlaken, Germany. It is a carbon fiber-based aircraft with a 300 horsepower engine. And it is the standard, almost the standard plane for top and called unlimited aerobatic training. And the speed of it is about 185 knots full throttle, which is about 320 plus kilometers an hour.
Wow.
Just traveling. It can do over 400 in a dive, and it is stressed to plus minus 10 Gs.
How much it costs to have one of these, like for those people who want to have it?
Today, if you are trying to buy one in Germany, you are going to pay somewhere above 300,000 euros.
So I think those who are interested to buy it, you can multiply with Thai baht and you get it.
Yes, correct. Yeah.
So now tell us a little bit about yourself, where you come from and where are you living now?
Originally, I was born in Hungary, and when I was 23 years old, I left the Eastern Bloc. I escaped into the West, went to America, became a US citizen. In Europe, I also lived in Germany because my parents have been sent there. I went to university also in Germany, so I spent half my time Germany, Hungary. Then I spent 25 years in the US, and I came to Malaysia 6 years ago, and now I'm living in Malaysia and Southeast Asia, which I very much enjoy.
So, well, you've been doing this stunt fly and aerobatics shows around the world. So where were the last show that you performed?
The last few shows I performed in Southeast Asia. I've been to the Bangkok Civil Aviation Day, flew at the Hot Air Balloon Fiesta in Manila in the Philippines, and also about three weeks ago I was at the military show, the very first civilian aircraft in Malaysia in Kuantan.
I see. So, and so you've been through many places around Southeast Asia. How do you feel about landing here when you're approaching the airport here?
The first time I landed here, I felt it was the most difficult airport to land in. But then I figured out the trick how to do it. But actually, if you're landing it from the other side, not from the mountain side, it's fairly easy.
What about Phuket? What do you think about Phuket and this beautiful Phuket Air Park?
I think this airport has a very big potential for one major reason, that it's not just an air park, but it has also a connection through the canal to the water. So this is a place where you can own a house, where you can have your airplane, your car, and your boat at the same time.
So it's very convenient, let's say like that.
It's fantastic, and the surroundings are beautiful.
So thank you very much, Les, for joining us today, and hope to see you back here in Phuket very soon. Thank you very much.
From a runway of one kind to the runway of another, and the day ended with a bikini competition in the evening, with a specially selected panel of lucky judges at the clubhouse.